Tem que fazer mais duas... Não, só tem uma pra fazer. Ai, nossa, que benção.
Ooh, there's rice soaking.
What about it?
We're having biryani for dinner. Lamb or chicken?
Look closer. It's parboiled rice, not basmati. We're going to make uttapam. They are thicker than dosas and topped with onions and green chilies. I might as well teach you the method while you're here. Start by washing your hands.
Is that a new cardigan?
It is. My old one was getting a little frayed.
Não vale a pena,
I
não.
haven't had uttapams in
West?
Ah, vou reiniciar essa aqui já, tá?
Adequate. The first...
I haven't had uttapams.
Well, now's your start by washing... Very good. The first step is to grind the rice and then grind the urad dal. Every house has its own proportion, and you just have to get a feel for the consistency of the batter.
I hate it when I have to use my judgment. I always second guess myself.
You think we were all born with good instincts? Well, maybe some people are, but most of us develop them with experience. It took me 10 years to perfect my dosa batter. Maybe even a little more than that.
That's not intimidating at all.
Less chit-chat, more grinding.
Super bater. Agora tava preparado. Porra! Foi bem.
What else do you Tyler always loved my uttapams.
Does she not come over anymore?
No, she does. I've talked to her a lot more than I've talked to you these last 3 years.
Au.
Just because you broke up doesn't mean I can forget. She's like a daughter to me.
Amma.
Forget it. Mix the rice batter and the dal batter together till they combine, and set it aside to ferment overnight. I have some leftover idli batter you can practice on. Your dad would say you did well, but I'm not your dad.
Porra, eu ter
I
errado isso é
suppose I should be
triste.
glad that Tyler does still come over despite everything.
Pô, vai ser difícil isso aqui, cara. Tem...
It doesn't matter. I don't know why I'm saying anything.
What is it?
No.
When Amma says it's nothing, it's definitely something.
Time to chop up the onions, coriander, and green chilies. Let's keep it simple today. I'm suddenly quite tired.
Super cortado.
It's Tyler's mother. Do you know, she hasn't spoken to me since you left home.
Eu vou ter... Meu Deus, vai ser difícil.
But you and Auntie Anissa and Auntie C used to hang out all the time. She made you laugh. Like, out loud.
It's true. We didn't even know Amma could make sounds like that. It was 30% sweet and 70% terrifying, which is kind of the entire brown auntie vibe.
I'm a mother too, Jala. How can I blame her? If Tyler had been the one to break your heart, you think I wouldn't do the same thing?
You're way too sensible. You would never be unfair.
I pride myself on being fair and even-handed as a teacher. But as a mother, I'm as biased as anyone.
I didn't know, Ma.
We've barely spoken in years. How would you know? Anyway, let's not just stand around. Mix all the chopped up ingredients into a bowl and add a pinch of salt.
Ok.
I've already given you to add some oil to the pan and light the stove.
Got it, Amma.
The first prize in the Avoidance Olympics. And it's a tie between Jala and Rukmini Jayaratna. Congratulations to the mother-daughter duo once again.
Come on, it's lighting a stove, Jala, not solving quadratic equations in your head. Move it.
Superaquecer.
I knew you had my cooking genes. If you really want to do something useful, you could hurry up and have it out with your sister.
Cara, só falta um quadradinho, eu
You two are
consigo em
really
duas
giving me
negócios,
so much
óbvio.
stress. Why can't you talk to each other?
I'm looking for her everywhere, Ma. She's the one who's avoiding me.
I think you're letting her avoid you because you have no idea what to say to her. I didn't raise my daughter to be a coward, Jala. As your mother, what can I say? I'm disappointed.
Que isso?
The reigning guilt trip champion of Timber Hill shoots, and she scores!
Could you sound a little less excited about my emotional damage?
But it's so fun to watch. You know, when it's not happening to me.
I'll just add some water to the batter then, shall I?
Yes, Jala. You know best.
Devo saber, sim.
Good. But don't get overconfident. The pan's hot. All right. Let's fry the uttapams. Pour a ladleful of batter into the center of the pan and add the toppings after a minute or two. Once the base is nice and brown, flip it without breaking it apart.
Ah, like those Italian chefs tossing pizza dough.
No, like a Tamil woman flipping an uttapam. It's quite simple. Just don't fling it to the ceiling or drop it on the floor. Think you can manage that?
Talvez.
Uh-huh. Let's give it a go.
I really am an incredible.
Tá, consegui 3 estrelas, tá bom. Bonito.
One uttapam coming in hot.
Your ancestors won't have to hide their faces in shame.
So it's good.
Don't get overconfident. You've managed it this time, but can you turn it out perfectly every time?
Ha! So it's really good. I knew it.
Ah, fine. It's good. Happy now?
Sim. Ganhei 3 estrelas em todas as receitas, consegui. Ai, graças a Deus. Ah, meio que agora eu acabei tudo. Será que tem mais alguma conquista que eu não fiz? Consigo ver esse daqui por aqui? Nem sei. Consigo. Ah, nossa. Tá, tem 2 conquistas que eu não fiz que teoricamente dá pra fazer, mas uma é tipo ganhar 50 batalhas. Porra, não... Eu ganhei 22. Eu tenho que ganhar outras 28. Porra. Não vai rolar. Não gravando. Posso até pensar em fazer em off e tal. Acho que eu vou, mas... Ninguém merece, não. Já, eu tenho que te confessar uma coisa. Putz, lá vem. Ontem eu finalmente me dei conta que tem te oferecido milkshake de banana porque estava te confundindo com outra pessoa, que era minha amiga do ensino médio. Acho que essa história e a dela são tão constrangedoras que misturei tudo e tive esperanças. Louco, né? Então, nós não nos conhecemos do ensino médio? Pois é, eu também não lembrava o nome dela. Mas eu ia contar alguma hora. Desculpa, posso me salvar com o milkshake? Claro. Ah, aqui. Ah.
Congrats, Jala. You've reached a new low, getting Mom to emotionally blackmail me into meeting you with Kiribati.
Nossa, ela é bonita.
I actually expected better of you. Guess that's on me, huh?
Mom sprung this on me, same as you.
What a convenient story. Next you'll tell me we have to stick together in the face of parental pressure. Isn't it already obvious she doesn't want to be here? And why is this all your fault anyway? She's the older sister.
Can you just give me some space here? The commentary's not helping.
I'm just looking out for you. So what? You wanted to talk. So talk.
I know I've been a shit sister. I promise I'll do everything I can to make it up to you.
And what about her? I'm the one who's been looking out for you all this time. And I should believe you. Why, exactly? Let's be really honest. You're not back in town to make up with me, or mom and dad, or anyone else. You came back because Jennifer threw you out, and you had nowhere else to go.
Yeah, it's true. I didn't have the guts to come back till everything blew up in my face. But I'm here now. That's something, right?
Begging for scraps. Pathetic. You know it's not gonna work, right? God damn, Jennifer, I could kill her. I really could. You have no idea how worried I was every time you didn't pick up the phone. I take it she encouraged you to cut off contact with us?
I didn't know how to explain myself to you. You all made it pretty clear that you blamed me. And Jennifer was so understanding. It was just easier to stop calling.
You were protecting yourself. It's understandable. Don't you dare let yourself off the hook that easy, Jala. No, you broke mom and dad's hearts. You were always their favorite.
Caraca.
Are you kidding? You're an engineer. You're getting married to a man. A brown man. You're the kind of daughter Asian moms invent to brag about. They'd hide me in a closet.
I can conclusively say there is no closet in the world that could contain you, Jala. You know, Auntie C actually cried. That old battle axe... Forget it. It's done now. I just want to know one thing. You and Tyler. Are you still in love with her?
Can I take a rain check on that question, please? Possibly forever.
For God's sake, Jala, you better figure it out before you go blundering back into her life. Either you really need to pee, or you have a question you're dying to ask. Which is it?
So, is Ahmed the man of your dirty dreams? Are you in love? Is he good in bed?
Yes, and you have no idea. You little freak. For some reason, he really wants to meet you and cares about your dumb opinion. He's actually nice and a good person whose soul hasn't been crushed by life. Try not to be a complete mega bitch when you meet him.
Okay,
Double.
promise.
How can she say that about us? You're barely a deca bitch. A kill a bitch at worst.
How have you been, really? How's work? Any planes fall out of the sky recently?
Keep your voice down. Everyone knows I'm an engineer at Boeing, dummy.
Should be illegal to love your job this much.
I got a promotion last month, and it's also where I met Ahmed.
Wow.
Wow. Was it a nerd meet cute? Did he desperately need to borrow a stapler? Did his engine break and you were the only one who could bring it whirring back to life?
God is testing me right now. How do you still know nothing about what I actually do?
When I left home, you were pretty adamant that you didn't want to get married. And now, this. Does that mean you've changed your mind about having kids too?
What if I have?
Nothing. It's all good. Takes the pressure off me.
Yes, my every major life decision is guided solely by its impact on you.
Arnie, be honest with me. I need to know. Are we good?
Good? Good? I hate you for not calling. I hate Jennifer for taking advantage of you. I hate Mom and Dad for not doing more. I hate myself for ever letting her near you.
That is not on you.
Isn't it? Isn't it?
So where do we go from here?
We both made mistakes. We can keep going over them or just move forward. I'll forgive you if you forgive me.
Deal.
Maybe she forgives you now, but do you think she'll ever really look at you the same way? Every time you make the tiniest mistake, hurt her feelings, say the wrong thing, it'll all come crumbling down. How long do you think you can keep up the perfect sister act, Jala? Do you even really want to? Deep down?
Sim.
I guess whatever happens between us, I can't stop being an older sister. I spoke to Tyler for you last night. Set up a meet. She'll be waiting for you outside the skate park. Don't thank me. Just promise me one thing. Stay celibate until my wedding.
Ai, ai. Jala, já pra você passar na oficina, falar com sua tia favorita? Favorita? Tem alguém se achando. Não vou negar nem confirmar a situação entre as tias. Escolha com cuidado as próximas palavras, Jalu. Beleza, te vejo em breve, guria. Você já se perguntou se deveríamos fazer algo além de nos encontrar e fofocar numa lanchonete? Sabe que não? É o que eu mais gosto de fazer e você é minha melhor amiga, né? Pô, você também é meu melhor amigo. Te amo, vadia. Caralho. Danny, tem uma confissão a fazer. Essa é a primeira vez que tenho um terceiro encontro com alguém. Caramba, tudo bem, não tem problema. Então eu te trouxe algo especial para mostrar que você significa muito pra mim. Oh, comprei estes pingentes e achei que poderíamos colocar um pouco do nosso sangue neles e trocarmos. Sabe, pra eu sempre ter uma parte de Su pra sempre. Vamos pedir uma faca afiada já que estamos aqui? Encontramos alguém pior do que você em encontros, Jala. Toda essa coisa de tomar da força do ursão lá me fez pensar. Já pensou em se mudar de cidade? E por quê? Minha vida é toda aqui. Sei lá, às vezes parece que tô desperdiçando minha vida neste lugar. Ei, você faz... coisas. Além disso, eu sou o quê? Zero esquerda? Eu sinceramente não entendo por que você fala igual ao meu avô. É estranhamente reconfortante. Verdade. Mas você parece sábio. Ok, sério, qual é o problema deles? Toda vez que eu venho nessa lanchonete, aqueles caras estão comendo como esganados e nunca falam um com o outro. Eles são alienígenas. Eles caíram na lanchonete e como não conseguem falar, estão imitando comportamentos humanos para não serem pegos. Que ridículo. Devo perguntar pra eles, então? Ir lá e... Não. Nossa, você realmente não tem senso de autopreservação, nem de ridículo. Ouça sua irmã mais velha. A curiosidade matou o gato, Jala. Agora afaste-se lentamente. Ei, se não é a nossa fã número 1. Defensor das grandes canções dos irmãos na seção / visionários musicais. Não tem mentira. Isso, amo vocês. Qual de vocês é o cantor principal mesmo? Não é óbvio? É, sou eu. Não, sou eu. Quê? Cara, fala sério. Fala sério você. Desde quando você canta? Eita, acho que a nossa banda favorita está se separando. Ah, ganhei uma música. Tô te falando, cara. Cara, eu imploro pra você usar razão. Aquele pombo me reconheceu, Mike. Eu vi nos olhos dele, o pombo me conhece. Beleza. Quase que eu vou ir pela cidade.
Aw, there she is. I heard about that strange mascot and his antics at the park. How are you holding up, Jalu baby?
Tyler was trying to investigate what was happening with the park. And instead, I got involved in all this bear cult crap and totally messed it up. He's got his grip on everything even tighter now.
So you regroup and you try again. Kiddo, no despot holds power forever. Hubris always blows up in their faces. You'll both get back in there. It's just a matter of time. You'll see.
Or, hear me out. We have the Midas touch, except everything we touch turns to garbage instead of gold.
Now listen, if you're still feeling bad tonight, I'm headed over to the tool belt with your mom after I close up shop. You should join us.
I am not familiar with that establishment.
Please don't let it be a strip club. It sounds like a strip club. Oh god, what if it's a strip club?
It's a blue-collar lesbian bar in the next town over. I'm meeting some other mechanics there. There's always a great group of gals, truckers, construction workers, and they'd all get a kick out of you.
On one hand, Mom. On the other hand, mummies.
On second thought, your mom needs a break from you. Invitation rescinded. Make your own fun tonight, kiddo.
Ah, obrigado. Então, como foi? Me atualizei, por favor, tô na pedra.
What happened to you not approaching me?
Well, you spoke first, and if I didn't respond, that would be a sign of disrespect, which I'd never do to you, obviously.
Ha! Your feeble attempts at buttering me up are laughable. Although, deference would be a nice change of pace for you in front of Soundy's cub leaders. Try as you did, you only made our faith in Soundy and Timber Hills stronger. Isn't that right, Cece? Cece?
I don't want to do this now, but actually, I was thinking of maybe going somewhere else, out of town, for a while.
Certeza?
For better or worse, you can't really leave yourself.
Whatever. I don't expect people to understand, and I don't feel like explaining myself to you.
Oof. Is there a word for deja vu, but this time you're watching someone else make your same mistakes?
You're messing with me. You have to be, because you'd never leave Timber Hills or Soundy or me.
I'm not leaving you, Aisha. I could never leave you. But I also need to find me, and I don't think I'm gonna find it with the Cubs.
Meu Deus, as duas opções são ruins.
Aisha, I know how it could seem like it's about you, but I swear it's not.
Obviously. It's about treacherous women and shitty friends.
Remember how in 3rd grade you got the flu the same week it was your turn to keep the class ferret? So I broke into Ryan Perlman's house, beat him up, and stole Staples for the weekend? That's how devoted I am to you. That's never changed.
Ooh, that's, yeah, wow.
Stop talking.
But
Enough, okay? This is barefoot business. Not now. Not in front of her.
Uau.
Here, see.
É nada novo mesmo. Vai que, né? Sei lá. Ah, eu posso sair aqui, né? Onde que eu tenho que ir? Falar com o Tyler.
So, everyone, don't freak out, but I have someone to introduce. The person who actually gave me the idea for this little scheme.
Aruni? I should have known. Wait! I thought this was all my idea!
Oh, sweetie, yes. That's obviously what they wanted you to think.
But why?
I didn't want all of you causing drama at my wedding.
Okay, no. I refuse to pretend that secretly masterminding your sister's exes into messy confrontations with her is the low drama option.
I needed to keep her occupied. I wasn't ready to talk it out with her.
So you used us as distractions?
Fine, I also wanted to torture her a bit. Maybe a lot.
To know Jala is to want to torture her.
Please don't make that sound like such a sex thing.
Sorry.
Fun as it has been to watch this drama play out, it's time to face what I've been avoiding.
Your mom called you, huh?
Threatened me, more like. What about you, Tyler? Isn't it time you two actually talked?
No, no way. Absolutely not.
I am asking you as your friend. I mean, I like you more than my sister right now. Do it for me.
Oh, your entire bloodline is cursed.
I'm taking that as a yes.
One of us!
One of us! One of us?
Oh, shut up before I change my mind.
Ah, eu gosto tanto do Tyler. Ele é tão bem resolvido. Tão simpático.
Are you sure you want to do this? Tyler's not going to be easy to deal with.
Tô pronta.
It's never gonna get any easier.
This is Tyler. She's the first friend Jala made after our parents moved us to America. Her best friend. For a while, her only friend. Maybe that's the reason Tyler's always been a little possessive.
Excuse me?
Territorial? Oh, or how about proprietary? They fell in love when they were 14. They've been the on-again, off-again, grand queer romance of Timber Hill since then. The real mystery is why Tyler put up with the parade of hopeless losers, manipulators, and creeps Jala dated during their breakups. Low self-esteem, maybe?
Is that what you think of me? And hello to you too, by the way.
Thanks for agreeing to see me.
Don't thank me. It's been less than 10 seconds, and I'm already suffused with regret. You want to dig up the past, Jala? Fine. I guess some things just won't stay buried.
Ih, lá vamos nós. Caralho. Duende Verde, que isso? Tá, é a melhor amiga de Jala, ex dela, a ex. O romance delas pode estar morto, mas nunca é tarde pra desenterrar o cadáver para uma autópsia. Uau.
Is this front you're putting up supposed to intimidate us? Oh, please.
Wait, your bitchy, self-critical inner voice looks and sounds like Aruni?
Guess you can see me as well as hear me in your inner world. Great.
Of all the people to be stuck with 24/7, my older sister.
Is there any point hating you when you're doing such a good job of doing it yourself?
Give it a rest, Tyler. If you really hated Jala, why would you even be here? I had more respect for you when you kept your distance from us. But to come crawling back like this? Oh, it's really pathetic.
Irmã, calmou.
More than that, it's obvious.
Be very careful what you say next, Jala.
Aruni, stop! Right now!
She's you, you idiot. She's just saying what you're thinking. The words that come out of her mouth, you're just too scared to say them yourself.
You've always understood us so well, haven't you? But I know you too, Tyler. You want to know the real answer to the mystery of why you always forgive us? Why you'll forgive us even now? Even though you shouldn't.
You unbearably arrogant asshole. Go on then. Say it.
You're still in love with Jala. You never stopped. You never will. You don't know how.
Caraca. É. Há tempo que eu não luto, né?
I kept trying to change myself for you. Now I realize you didn't know what you wanted. You were just afraid of how right I was for you.
Não consigo provocar. Vou usar habilidade, né?
The spirit of Timber Hills!
Ah, pronto.
Sergio! And Bruno?
What the hell is going on?
Hell is just right. Welcome to hell, Jala. My hell. The hell you put me through.
Do you think she's planning to bury us alive in this graveyard of your past mistakes?
Maybe she'll be merciful and kill us first.
Oh, Jala. Don't be so silly. I want you alive. There's no use in tormenting the dead. And you have tormented me, Jala. Everywhere I look in this town, I see the after images of us. You're tangled in my past. You linger in my future. No matter what I do, I can't escape you. You haunt me, Jala. Now it's my turn to return the favor.
Bro! You're back! I was so bummed you left town.
Yeah, bro. This lame town just couldn't handle my awesomeness. I had to split because of my secret trauma, you know?
That's deep, man. Women love secret trauma.
I know. That's why I made some up, obviously.
Wow! You're like a genius, bro!
You barely know Bruno, but we went to school with Sergio since the 3rd grade. Were you really not paying any attention?
I can't be expected to pay attention to the grunts they make in between guzzling protein shakes.
I followed you around like a little puppy dog. But you never really loved me, did you? I guess I made it too easy for you, huh?
Pathetic, isn't he? But was I any different to you?
How can you even compare the two of you? Sergio was barely even a real boyfriend.
Ouch! That really hurts.
And I was real to you. Until I wasn't. It just took longer. You have this way of dismissing people when you're done with them. I should have realized all the way back then, if you could do it to him, you could do it to me too.
Looks like Tyler's determined to resurrect the ghosts of the past. They're the shield she's using to avoid her real feelings. Put them down so we can get to the truth.
Faz sentido.
Like how hard you're working for my attention.
I'm not averse to putting in effort for the right cause.
Can we finish fighting and stop?
Amém.
You tried to cage me. Bruno didn't.
I didn't want to be a cage, Jala. I wanted to be your home.
Tava os dois fãs. Ah, claro.
Hello again, Super Freak. I really love what you've done with the place.
Don't call me that.
I had so many nicknames for you back in school, remember? A creature of the night, death becomes her. Oh, and my favorite, Ferris Buttless.
Caralho.
Ouch. It's like you conjured her straight out of my worst fears. The kind of girl who was every kind of girl I wasn't.
Auntie!
Vamos deixar a animação só porque é a última luta. Eu imagino que seja a última luta. E é legal, né? Bonita. Vamos valorizar o pessoal que fez essa animação.
You always had these big passions. You get obsessed with basketball, then skating, then chess. I just get swept along with you.
Apart from 5th grade, the year Jala decided to join Tyler as a goth.
We do not speak of that year.
Thankfully, Mom put a stop to it when you told her you were becoming a Wiccan.
She just looked at me and said, Jala, you are not a witch. Now go clean your room.
Tá, você, vou provocar com desejo, óbvio. O que ela mais tem por mim é desejo, pô.
You and Dia kind of have that enemies to lovers, hate you, but want to shut you up with my lips thing going on.
I'll shut you up with my lips.
Ih,
I still think about how you felt, Jala. The things you let me do to you. The promises you whispered. All those first times.
She bullied me, Jala. She made my life hell. And you had a relationship with her behind my back. Of all the people in the world, how could you betray me with her?
I didn't betray you. I never said I loved her.
Oh no, you saved that for her. But you gave me everything else, didn't you?
We weren't even together, Tyler.
But you knew how I felt about you.
It scared me, okay? How deeply you felt about me. It always scared me. A little.
Finally, a little truth out of you.
tá, vamos lá. Então deixa eu deixar ela com fúria.
I never knew you had such a possessive side.
I know, right? She's just not right for you.
I'm talking about you.
Não quero acerto em grupo não, dessa daqui mesmo. Tome, caralho. Carregando um ataque? Não vai rolar não, filhona.
Did you tell Dia that I told you to break up with her? I made you break up with her.
Oh my god, is that really why you broke up?
So you didn't tell her it was me. Why not?
I didn't want her to think you were, you know, needy and possessive.
No, how sweet. True love is covering up for each other's toxic traits.
Do you regret asking me to?
No. Yes. I always wondered whether you really wanted to... Me giving you that ultimatum. It poisoned all the choices you made after. Be careful what you wish for, huh?
Tá de sacanagem.
I'm so sorry, Tyler. I didn't mean to hurt you.
Why do you always look at me like I'm about to bully you?
Spare Shahrukh. He's innocent. I'm the one at fault. I will bear my guilt for eternity.
Come on, Irfan isn't that weepy and self-righteous.
Close enough.
The entire school found out that you cheated on Tyler with me. It wasn't just a betrayal. It was a humiliation. You're an expert at taking people's dignity, aren't you, Jala?
I still found a way to swallow my pride and take you back. I made so many excuses for you. But that was the first time I regretted loving you. Not the last.
I really thought we were done, that I'd lost you.
Forgiving you then made you think you could walk all over me.
No, Tyler, that's not what I meant.
It's true, though. You counted on her forgiveness after that. You expected it.
Cruel, né? Não? Porra, não vai cair nenhuma? Tá bom, então.
Oh, Sergio!
O maluco tá bravo, né? Então... Nice.
I know our relationship was collateral damage in your little self-implosion 3 years ago, but seriously, what was so wrong with your life that you had to blow it up?
I just cracked, okay? It wasn't any one thing.
You didn't even break up with me face to face. You called me from a payphone to tell me you'd fallen in love with someone else.
It's not the betrayal she couldn't take. It's the disrespect.
I mean, Jesus, Jala. You called collect.
Caralho, ligou cobrar. Puta que pariu.
This has gone on long enough. Tyler doesn't need you anymore, Jala. She's got me looking out for her.
Não acho que seja assim que funciona, mas... Vou deixar ele impressionado.
One exorcism coming right up.
Não? Não. Tem que ser cruel.
Face it, Jala. You're jealous that Tyler has me in her life now. How does it feel to be replaced?
Oh, please. You're just a friend. I was so much more than that.
Can you at least have the decency to be jealous?
You pretend you don't care, but each of these ghosts tells a different story.
Have I mentioned how much I hate being in the middle of this?
Ah, não muito. Em grupo não, dessa daqui. Nó, porrada. Não dei dano nenhum.
Here we go. I can already tell what you're going to ask.
Can't you see I'm trying to have a moment here?
Whatever. You're so predictable.
Tell me the truth. Did you come back here for me, Jala?
You're part of it. But I left a lot of damage behind when I left. I came back to fix what I could. I'm sorry. Is that disappointing?
No. I'm relieved, actually. Maybe we can work out a way to coexist without being the center of each other's worlds. I mean, really? We were a complete disaster together, weren't we? It'd almost be funny if I didn't still want to cry every time I look at you.
Caralho. Agora sim.
Aren't you both tired of all these half-truths and evasions? As usual, it's up to me to do the dirty work. You want to know who she really is, Tyler? How she really feels about you? I'll tell you. You deserve to know. Maybe that'll help set both of you free.
Irony!
If Jala wants to tell me, she can tell me herself.
Yeah, Jala. Why don't you tell her yourself? Or I will.
I wish I'd met you later. I would have known how to be more careful with your heart.
Oh, please, stop trying to make excuses. This is just who you are. Selfish, impulsive, cruel.
Caralho, você é isso tudo também, né?
You don't deserve her love. That's why you always doubted it. That's why you ran. Because it was only a matter of time before she realized what you've always known. You're a fraud.
Hey, stop it! Don't talk to her like that.
I'm her. Don't you get it? I'm inside her head. You think you know her? You're wrong.
Irony. Please, stop it.
You want to know the real secret? What we know that you don't, what we've always known. You never loved her. Not the real her. No one could.
I promised myself I was done. Here I am, with you, again. I can't keep doing this to myself.
Tá, vou provocar ela com crueldade.
Does this graveyard represent all your cold, dead dreams?
I like my dreams cold and dead.
E agora você morre, querida. A merda! Tá.
You could never make up your mind about me, about your family, about your whole goddamn life.
Minha mãe vai resolver isso.
Oh, Tyler! Hi, Muggle. Is Jala causing you trouble?
Oh, no, Auntie. Everything's fine.
All right then. Jala, be nice. You're lucky that Tyler's even talking to you, you know?
Caralho!
What do you even want from me, Jala? What right do you have to ask anything of me?
Au. Tá bom. Vamos ver então.
I don't want to be with you anymore, and all our years of friendship mean nothing?
You didn't just leave me, Jala. You incinerated us.
Não é agora, hein? Ah, eu tô errando porque tem que ter mais fala, né? Não é possível. Caraca, é difícil bloquear isso, né? Eu vou recuperar a FV. Caralho. É o seguinte, querida. Foi. Fazer as pazes.
What we are, it's more than romance. I mean, screw romance. That's the least of what I feel for you.
No, please. Stop. I'll start getting ideas.
I can't forgive you for breaking my heart. I don't think I can ever trust you with it again. But I wasn't just your ex. We were best friends. You're my family. That part of me will always love you.
I'll always love you, Tyler. I'd say you're my soulmate if I believed in that kind of thing. No more ghosts, okay?
Ok. Em frente, Tyler. E não acabou, né? Será que eu vou ter que enfrentar minha irmã? Mas é meio que a gente já teve a
Before you say
conversa.
anything, let me just say this. Let's start small, okay? No blood oaths, no grand gestures, no promises of forever. Just two people who care being a small part of each other's lives.
I guess the only thing we've never done with each other is take things slowly.
We're trying this new thing called having boundaries.
Good luck, you're already flirting.
That reminds me. That Aruni in your head, you know she's nothing like your sister, right?
É.
She's a better version of Aruni than your version of Irfan, at least.
I almost forgot how competitive you are, which is incidentally not my point.
What is your point?
I don't think she's good for you, Jala.
Jala needs me. You don't even want her back. Why do you care?
Damn it, boundaries, Tyler. I said it, and now I'm done. I trust you to take care of yourself. So, take care of yourself, okay?
Ok. Conversa com seus pais pra terminar o dia. Ah, todo mundo tá cheio, menos o Bruno que foi embora. Acho que é um momento onde agora eu coloco a roupa que eu tava usando, né? Bem que eu acho que a roupa que eu tava usando não era esse tênis, não. Dito isso, eu não lembro qual era. Era esse? Não, esse eu acabei de ganhar. Ah, sei lá.
Are you done for the day?
Sim.
Jala, why don't we watch some TV?
Sure thing, Dad.
Well, I'm going out with Chandra. We should talk in the morning, Jala.
Well, that's not too cryptic.
Night, Jala.
Por que eu tô lavando a mão? Não sei, mas eu lavei, tudo bem.
So, a little birdie told me today was a big day for you.
It's me. I'm the birdie.
Auntie, you're here?
Uh-huh. Rookmini overdid it with the cocktails tonight. I brought her home safely. While I was here, I thought I'd help my little brother cope as well.
Or you never cook and you came to raid my fridge.
Leftovers and coffee would go so good with all the tequila inside me.
I can't believe Amma got drunk. I can't even imagine it.
It's a balance. 2 or 3 drinks is liberated, but the 4th tips her into morose.
Aruni inherited that, bless her. Ah, my girls.
Dad, have you been drinking too?
Ha ha! Busted!
Speaking of nerves and complex relationships, Tyler and Aruni. Well, we don't have to talk about it if you don't want to, Jala Banana.
Ah, quero,
I
quero.
don't really know where to begin. It's a lot.
Well, how are you feeling right now?
I feel like I handed in a piece of homework that was long overdue. This constant nagging anxiety that's just gone. I think I used up all the feelings I had and then some. I'm in a feeling deficit right now.
And now, Patty will be here in the morning.
Dun dun dun!
Did that sound laden with dread? I meant it to sound happy. You know, yay, my mother-in-law, who I love and respect, is visiting.
If that's your best attempt, I'd stay up tonight and practice in the mirror, or we're all doomed.
That's the spirit. Come on, Jala. What's one more emotionally devastating confrontation? How bad can it possibly be? Eh?
Cheers to that!
You're both terrible, and I appreciate you so much right now.
Eita.
Jala, I'm sorry. I know I went too far yesterday. I took over, I made you say things you didn't want to say. I shouldn't have done that.
No, it's my fault. I've let this go on too long. I need to let you go.
Oh, just like that, huh? After everything I've done for you.
Sim.
You think if you cut me out, you'll be whole? You can push me down so deep that you can't hear my voice, but I'll still be there, waiting. In the dark.
Será que eu vou ter que enfrentar a minha irmã da minha cabeça?
I'm part of you. How can you just abandon me?
Deep down, you want this too.
Jala, don't do this. I'm scared.
You're the part of me I couldn't love. You're fickle, you're mean, you're vain and self-righteous. You're so angry. I felt like I needed to change myself to be loved. Cut those parts out, suppress them, avoid them.
But the more you did, the more I came out in ways you didn't expect.
I'm not hiding from my shadow anymore. I see you. I know you. I accept you. Thank you for everything you've done. You're a part of me. You'll always be a part of me.
Stop blubbering and just do it, Jala. All this sentimentality is giving me a headache.
I couldn't have hallucinated a better sister. Goodbye, Irony.
Goodbye, Jala.